Okay, so today I'm going to go over two things. There's going to be probably a little divot in the video, but one of them being chia seed pudding. I tried to make a chia seed pudding this morning, before heading off to the lovely Southern Women's Show. And I'm not exactly sure if I put in too much chia seeds. I was starting to measure. The video that I looked at was very simple. A cup of milk. I was using coconut milk, not milk, specifically silk coconut milk. That one's not open yet. This one. And I actually have like a little, not really full-on mason jar, but this little jar, so I know if you can see it because it's a little cloudy. That was the last thing I had in it. It has ounces on there. A cup is 8 ounces, so filled that up. Cup of milk. A tablespoon of maple syrup, a little more than a teaspoon of vanilla, and 3/4 of a cup of chia seeds. Now, I didn't have a lot of chia seeds. It was in this container right here, and I started scooping it out 1/4 cup, 1/4 cup, 2/4 cup, and I didn't even get technically a full second 4th cup. And then I was just like, well, maybe this is 3/4 cup. And I went ahead and put it all in the mix, let it sit, came back to it. And I have a feeling maybe I had too many chia seeds. Anybody have an input on that? Because seriously, I feel like that's a lot more chia than anything else. So, if you have an idea, please let me know. I'm going to try this again, possibly just have a bigger container of chia seeds so I can accurately measure. So that I know what I did wrong if I did anything wrong. Now, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying it's great. And again, it's just a lot of chia. So, you know, help. Help is always appreciated. Okay, so the other thing I wanted to talk about was the Loma plant-based protein, specifically fishless tuna. Sorry, I have a glove on because I just grabbed this back from the recycling. So, the Loma, what is it? It's the Loma Linda brand is a company specifically going for meat alternatives for a lot of things like hot dogs. They have the Big Franks, they have Linklets, they have all sorts of stuff. And so far, I've gotten 2 items from my favorite vegan store. They're Big Franks, specifically they're vegan Big Franks, and they're fishless tuna, which is this. Which I think there's a reason why there's a difference between this. Like, this is a blue label item, and if you were to go online, that's what I finally realized today, a lot of their stuff, if you don't look specifically for the vegan stuff, does have eggs in it. The stuff that I know I got from a vegan store, and I'm assuming they didn't have eggs in it, but then again, who knows? But I'm certain, because it was a vegan store, they only sell vegan stuff, so there's no way that should have gotten past them. But specifically, for my first trying fishless tuna, it was actually not a bad experience. For something that specifically is very plant-based, it actually makes you think, wow, tuna, when you open it. As you can see, I already opened the can. This is actually some leftovers after I kind of took out a little bit of the juice, and sorry about that, and actually made a little bit of tuna salad and have already eaten it. It doesn't taste too bad. It definitely doesn't have the original fishy feel, but you can look at it. It kind of has that very similar tuna texture. So, and especially for me, last time I actually had tuna, I had an allergic reaction to like real tuna. I don't know what it was. I got something from a prepackaged company locally that was, I don't know what was in the herbs and spices, but I had a weird reaction. I talked to the company about it. They were nice about it, and I mean, they didn't give me a refund. I didn't ask for a refund, but they were pretty nice about it. Now, the other thing I would like to say is the Loma fishless tuna does have a fishy smell. So it is kind of interesting in that sense. You're almost like, this is not real tuna, though. but it's probably the combination of spices and everything they have in it, which would include, specifically, they're using water, non-GMO textured soy flour, and those are the main ingredients, but then they use yeast extract, maltodextrin, natural flavor from non-meat sources, sunflower oil, salt, potassium chloride, which are probably a lot of things that they use, as the lid finally fell off, which are probably a lot of things that they use when they do package normal tuna, but this is actually, obviously, soy. So I would actually recommend it if you want to try to do something like tuna-like, but obviously not tuna, and for people who are also having fish issues, go ahead, try it out. It wasn't bad. I made a sandwich out of it using particular bread that actually I should talk about later. Maybe I'll make a separate video. And I also threw it on top of salad. It worked out really good, especially with the vegan mayo I have from Trader Joe's. Just a little bit of salt, pepper, and that was it. I didn't have celery in the house. If I had more stuff, I would have made a more substantial tuna salad. But those are two things I just want to talk about today. I hope you enjoy this video. Obviously, it's short. It's probably longer than it could be. There's not a lot for me to say, but next time I think I'm going to try and go finally for the jackfruit and brine from Trader Joe's. I just need to find a really good recipe, or just wing it. Well, you guys have a good night. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your week. Bye.